Welcome to Summoner's Rift. "30 seconds until minions spawn."
No technique is forbidden.
Slain. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
So my thought process on that one was simply just to make him expend his mana so he has nothing left, so that I can ult him and then ultimately just pretty much fuck him up, right? So, and then I'm stalling the minions so they don't go in the turret, so that if he runs away, I can at least get my farm. So I'm just thinking like, okay, what can I do? Yeah, so he ran away. It's fine. I'm gonna out farm him all game, and then eventually I'll just be able to kill him doing whatever I want to do. So this game is easy peasy.
Enemy killing spree.
He's pushed. I'm gonna buy. I'm hoping he doesn't go back because, you know, he's bronze. So we'll see what happens there.
Balance is a fool's
This game
pastime.
literally should just be as easy as buying the recommended and just outplaying my opponent. Like, people in bronze think that you know, you have to prove yourself, right? You have to go out there and fucking dominate somebody. Like Ash right now is probably like, I have to prove to Twitch that I'm better than he is. No, you don't. No, you don't. Like, literally the biggest problem in bronze is people are trying to prove themselves so much so that like they are ruining their own gameplay. It's okay to die once in a while. It's okay to not get as much farm. It's okay to not like be better than your opponent. Like, sometimes your opponent is better than you. Get over it. Like, get over yourself. Like, the biggest problem with a lot of players is like they think that they have to prove themselves. Like, okay, she went back and got a BF sword, so I have to actually be careful because she went back. So I have to consider the fact that she can hurt me. But that doesn't mean that she's better than me.
Shut down.
I'm kicking her ass in farm, as far as farm is concerned. Like, I'm 17 farm ahead of her, you know? Like, I can play this game all day long. I can play this game all day long. As long as I'm beating her in farm, it's fine.
Leave the
Now, if
shadows.
she's beating me in farm, I can sit at this turret all day long and still protect it, and she still can't come at me. So she's missing. Type out a little. She's missing command. Obviously, she's at blue. I saw her there. I don't know if you guys saw it, but she's at blue. But what's she gonna do? She's gonna come back. But you know what? Now, because of her little thing, I'm now 21 farm ahead of her. 21. Like, her little MIAs are costing her badly. Badly. Like, let her go and make those mistakes. You know what I mean? Like, do what you have to do to win games. Like, you don't have to sit there and pretend like you're better than anybody. Just look, wait for the minion. Look for the minion and kill it. That's it. Get the last hit. Focus on everything that you can focus on. You cannot control, like, Soraka just died. You can't control that. You can't control Soraka dying. What are you going to do about it? Nothing. There's nothing you're going to do about it. What you can control is what you can control. Yourself. Now, if Soraka was in my mindset, right? You can control what you can control. She wouldn't even be in the range to die. Like, There's not a Soraka that I know that is capable of dying. Capable of dying, right? Because dying is a... Not dying, I should say, is a gamer skill. Not a champion skill, not a hero skill, none of that. Not dying is a gamer skill. If you are a gamer and somebody who's played many games and understand that every time you die, you set yourself back. Those are the things that make a gamer versus a casual gamer, right? If you're a casual gamer, you die a lot because it doesn't matter to you. It doesn't matter to you whether you die or don't die. The only thing that matters to you is... I don't know. I don't know what matters to you as a casual gamer. Me, as a gamer, like somebody who plays games a lot and like wishes he could be a professional gamer but will never be because the system doesn't allow it, like, it's just never going to happen for me. But if you are a gamer who cares, if you give a shit about winning or losing, you absolutely know that dying is a terrible idea in every single game you play. It doesn't matter if it's 7 Days to Die, League of Legends, Dota, fucking... It doesn't matter what fucking game you play. You know that dying is going to set you back and you're not going to be able to fucking do anything from there. Because it's going to take you time to get... You know, like, for example, 7 Days to Die. If you die, you got to take the time to run back to your pack. And, like, all the time that you could be mining or gaining XP or using your items to you know, like... I don't know, whatever. Like, you could be doing something else other than fixing the situation of the fact that you died, right? Okay, good. I made her waste her fucking ignite. Okay, fine. I go back. Look, there's no reason for me to fight that. I know I'm gonna lose that fight. There's no reason for me to fight that. I'll just go back. Whatever. Let her have her victory. Or let the fucking jungler have his victory for ganking me. Like, why am I... Like, let them have their tower. Like, I haven't had a single gank myself. If a person ganked my lane, I promise you, Sivir would be dead. Look, she has 0 mana. 0 mana. Like, if my jungler ganked my lane right now, she'd be dead in a heartbeat. But there's nothing I can do about it, right? You can only control what you can control. Don't fight battles you can't win. It's fine. You're going to lose battles. You're going to win battles. There's nothing you can do about it. So just play your game. You know what I mean? Some things just really freaking bother me about like bronze players, especially, is they think like they're going to talk shit all day long about why somebody did something and how they did something wrong. And look, she fucking every time I W, she freaking expends her like you can't hurt me spell. Like, really? Like, I can use that to my advantage. I can just W, make her use it, and then when my W's back up, freaking go back in. Like, okay, keep using it. Keep using it. Look, she's hurt, no mana. She's hurt, no mana. Like, all day long. And then she like Qs all day long too to try to prove herself to me. I mean, she's still down 13 mana or 13 points. She has no freaking mana. I need to get back to basic though and hit these minions. Look, now she doesn't have it. Like, if I ulted her right there with my ignite, possibly I could kill her, but I'm not gonna try because she's not low enough health. Like, that's not a fight I'm willing to risk. You know what I mean? Like, let her go back. She's probably being right now. But I'm going to call her MIA. You know, if she's back, she's back. And if she goes back, you know what? Time for me to extra buy. Like, I now have almost 1,100 gold. If she's going back, I'm going to go back. Because I don't want her to get ahead of me by any means. She might be,
No technique.
she might be equal with me right now. But eventually, with the way the game's going, now I'm, you know, 19. Okay, so she's pushing the lane. Fine. I'm ahead of her. It's okay that I go back. It's okay that I match up with her. She keeps going back. She keeps wanting to buy. Oh, see, now she fucking wasted her shit. Oh, she ignited me. She wants this to... She didn't want to fight. Okay, that's fine. See, she keeps using that shit. Every time. Every single time I W, she uses hers.
Shut down.
You know? Fine, let her.
An
Let her.
ally has
Stay
been
ahead.
slain.
Don't lose your lane. Whatever you do, don't lose your lane. We're down 9 to 12. I've died 0 times. Am I losing my lane? No. Am I going to be in trouble? You know, like maybe I'm not ganking or, you know, somebody's going to blame me for something because of course I'm the one that's wrong, right? But let them think that. Just let people think what they're going to think. There's nothing you can do about it. All you can do is control your own lane, you know? Fine. If I have 0 ganks the entire game and mid doesn't matter to our jungler, well, fine. You know what? Guess what? We lost mid. Like, what am I going to do about it? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. But I'm not going to die. I promise you, I'm not going to die to the person across from me. You know why? Because I'm better. I'm better than Sivir. And you know what proves that? Right here. I have more farm than she does. I have an assist. She doesn't. I'm going to play the game in such a way that I know I'm better than my opponent. I'm always going to be better than my opponent. It bothers me that people do not care about being better than their opponent. To me, it matters to be better. Like, okay, now they got the fucking turret. What am I going to do? I'm going to go back. I'm not going to die. I'm telling you. I'm not going to die. I'm not going to be the feeder. I'm not going to be the reason we lose this game. If nobody wants to gank my lane or give a shit that she's pushing me because she's ranged and I'm melee and still beating my opponent, and they're not going to stop it, that's their fault, not mine. If everybody played like this, if everybody gave a shit about their deaths, games would go very, very, very differently. People would play differently too. Like, there wouldn't be a Sivir mid because she'd be very fucking worried that a Zed is going against her and can easily dash on her and fuck her world up because she's a fucking squishy. But nobody cares, right? Like, ultimately, nobody cares. This is bronze, right? Nobody cares. Now, since my turret's gone, I could easily roam. Oh, but bottom has just gotten their shit pushed in. So I can't roam bot. I could go top. Oh, but his lane is pushed in river. So I can't do that either. So what do? I just keep doing my thing. You know, like I'm in a position when it comes to like bronze games and like Riot doesn't see these things, right? Riot doesn't care that I have less deaths than everybody else or that I understand things. I have more farm, less deaths, and ultimately probably more gold than my team. Like, Riot doesn't care about any of that stuff. My rank is not determinant on how well I do compared to, like, I want to kill this and then, okay. Like, there's nothing I can do here. Now, Twitch is probably fed as fuck, so I can't fight him. He's 10-4. Like, I could have easily wrecked him because, like you saw, my Q fucking took like a quarter of health just by Qing him. But I can't do anything to him because he's fed. He's so fed. Riot has no sense in understanding that, yes, I'm in the same bracket as this Ashe who's died 5 times. As a matter of fact, bot is 6 and 10. Bot has 10 deaths. Between 2 people, they have 10 deaths. And there's nothing I can do to like save myself from this destruction. I'm going to lose this game. Unless somehow I can maybe pull out a fucking kill or 2. But nobody's ganked my lane. Nobody's given a shit about like helping the player that isn't feeding. Nobody knows. It's one of those situations like, yep, Riot thinks this is my skill level. I must be, you know, I must be here. This is it. I'm done. You know, I deserve to be here. It's just, it's sad. It really is sad the way that the system is designed. I can't do anything to save myself. Yeah, and I have to fucking flash out, do something else. Oh, great. I didn't. I wanted to help, but I couldn't because they're all too weak. They're all too weak. I can't do anything to fucking save myself. Or help the team, or kill somebody. Because I'm too weak compared to a fucking 12 and 4 Twitch who should be easy, like literally easy for me to kill. There's nothing I can do about it. It's not that I'm not good enough. It's mathematics. It's mathematics. Riot has not designed a game where a player like me is capable of killing somebody who is absolute trash because trash players ruin the game for me. There's nothing I can do. But I can get out of this situation and not feed and hopefully like maybe like try to fix the situation, but it's not gonna happen. Yeah. It's a waste of time. We should surrender, but they probably won't. Probably the people... I have this theory. The people who have the highest deaths also believe that they are capable of winning because they have no clue that they've ruined the game. Those are the people that have no clue that they've ruined the game. Or they are trolling. They're absolute trolls. Like, I've done everything I possibly can to win this game. Not feed. Maybe, I don't know, just get as much farm as I can. Or whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to win this game. I have the highest farm on the team, the least deaths on the team. I want to surrender, and 3 people said no. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you know? I have this theory that the highest feeders are usually the ones that say no the most. It's just a fact. It's just the way that fucking League of Legends is. You know? The worst players don't want to surrender because they want to rank up, right? The worst players think that they're good enough to rank up.
An ally has been slain.
But they're not. Or they want to be carried out of their situation because they see somebody that is capable. Yeah, I can't do shit. I can't do shit to nobody because I don't do enough damage. The damage he does is ridiculous to me.
An ally has been slain.
Like, he should not even be able to do that. Like, come on. Twitch is probably one of the squishiest characters in the game, and he won his lane. Are you kidding me? He won his lane? Like, if he's jungle, I can get, like, how he might get fed because, you know, he's ganking and he gets assists and kills and whatnot. But, like, if you were an ADC Twitch in today's meta and you win, you know the opponent of the Twitch is Terabad. Like, just hands down. Like, it's so easy to just fucking zone him out from everything. He doesn't have range. He's not very good. It's just like, I don't know. I guess I've been playing this game way too long to know that Riot doesn't give a shit about players who can actually win. So this is why my #1 video is to show you the #1 game. Like, this is the first game I decided, you know what, I'm gonna start recording my games. And all of a sudden, my first game is a perfect example of how terrible Riot is. Because my skill level is clearly on the same level as these guys. Same level. Higher farm, less deaths. Yep. I must be bad. I must be a terrible player. I mean, do I like want to gank and shit? Yeah, I do. But if they're dead the whole game, how am I gonna do something? I can't do anything with players that are dead the whole game. Like, nobody knows how to dodge skills, or like not dying is a champion's, like, is not a champion skill. It is a gamer skill. Not dying is a gamer skill. Knowing how to escape with what you have, of course, right? You're probably sitting here like, oh, you're Zed. You're able to press W and get out of a situation. You know what? Watch my channel. I promise you, watch my channel and watch me play somebody who has no escape, and watch how I play that character, and watch how I know how to not die with any given character. Why? Because not dying is a gamer skill, not a hero skill or any of that bullshit. It is literally knowing how to not die because you're a gamer, a legit gamer, and you know how to not die. And you know what? I will never, ever, ever, ever be a pro. You know why? Not because I'm not good enough, but because I will never meet the people good enough to be a teammate with me. Because Riot, or maybe Valve, or whatever fucking game you play, the system is designed to not place you with people that are actually as good as you are. So I'm sitting here right now in a game with players. I will never find a challenging game. Of course I'm gonna lose and win games, right? Because in a 5-player game, as a single player, I'm not capable of carrying 4 other players in a 10-person game. Like, one person cannot carry somebody over a 10-player game. And as much as you see it on the forums and all this other bullshit, it's not possible. It's just not possible. Mathematically, it's not possible. Those games you see on YouTube where people say like, oh, you know, I can do this and I can do that. You know what they're doing? Honestly, you want to know what they're doing? The whole system is basically, they play like 5 games where they single-handedly carry a game. Have I single-handedly carried games? Yes, I have. That's not abnormal for me, as a matter of fact. I do it all the time. But I want you to see the everyday, every game grind, right? I'm not going to ever be in my rank. Ever. If I was challenger tier in this game, you would think, oh, he could carry these bronze guys. No, I can't, because I am challenger tier. But I can't carry this game. Why? Because these players are just simply not good enough for me to do that. One person cannot carry 4 non-existent players. Like, I could be basically playing with bots versus maybe 4 silvers. If if 5 people on the other team, or even 3 people on the other team, half decently know what they're doing, versus one good player, you just can't win. It's just not possible. It's just not possible. And like, you know what really pisses me off is I see these other challenger players that I've seen playing, you know, that make these videos like, oh, I could do it, and I could do it, and I could do it. Do you know how many videos they play to make that content possible? Like, they're doing it on purpose, and not only are they paid to do it, and I'm not, because I don't have a pro team, but oh, look, I'm being pinged. Like, what am I doing? I'm defending base, idiots. Whatever, I'll let him take it. I don't even want to play anymore. Oh my gosh, let him take the base, bro. They're gonna hit no. They're gonna hit no. And I gotta waste my time. Zed, do you not know how to fucking play? That's my point right there. Right there. What did I do wrong? Please tell me what I did wrong. Defending the base. If I did not defend the base, that would have gone to 0. Look at this right here. If I didn't defend the base, that would have gone to 0. What are you doing, Zed? Oh, I'm sorry. I see things you don't see, so that makes me the bad guy? I must be trash. Like, I'm sorry. If Riot doesn't ever see this video, I want somebody out there to recognize that I am not in the right skill level, and I will make this freaking apparent. I will make this obvious. I will do everything I can to just put this out there, that people are fucking stupid. When it comes to this game, Riot designers or programmers or whatever, they think they're so good. Like, I had an account banned for toxicity simply because I replied to somebody every time they tried to attack me. Wow. Wow. And you know, like, it's just like, I get banned because I replied to somebody, or, you know, I can't get out of fucking iron or bronze because, you know, I get paired with people who clearly are better than me. You know, like, what can you do? What can you do when you play Riot games? You know? At least if you play other games, there's a system in place that gives a shit. Like, for example, Overwatch. You're not going to be at your true skill level, but at least they have a system in place where if you're better than your teammates, you lose very little. And if you win, you gain a certain amount.
Balance is a fool's master.
But when it comes to Riot Games, God forbid you're actually better, you will be stuck here for life. And I know this because of my multiple accounts. It doesn't matter the account you have. Like, my plat account, I'm stuck in plat. My diamond account, I'm stuck in diamond. My challenger, I'm stuck in challenger. And of course you can't get higher than that, but it's just, it's stupid. It's so stupid how, like, it doesn't matter how good you play, you are stuck Once the system has determined where you are, whether it's right or wrong, you are stuck there. That's it. You are stuck there. Hands down. And something needs to be done about Riot Games. Somebody needs to talk to them or give a shit or care, because it's never going to change. As far as Riot Games is concerned, it's not going to change. So I'm making these videos as proof. Game number 1, down the drain. If it sounds like I'm angry, it's because I am. But I hope you enjoyed the video regardless. Because apparently, when somebody's AFK for the game, they can win. Great. Like, I mean, I don't know if you guys noticed, Nautilus was AFK. Go back. Go back into the video. Press rewind a little bit. Tell me when Nautilus disconnected. And tell me how he lost that game 5v4. It must be. It must absolutely be because I suck. Nah, but for real though, out.